William Hill, the home of betting.
Well, with just over 1 week to go until the Investec Derby, I'm here at Epsom with William Hill's John Ivan Duke. And John, looking at the Derby market, and is it all about Australia?
Yeah, I think Aidan O'Brien holds the key to the race, as always in the Derby. Australia is the 4-6 favourite. We have seen money, though, for Geoffrey Chaucer, as you will have seen in the betting markets, was 12-1 a week ago, has been backed in. The question is, all those whispers about Geoffrey Chaucer, did he beat Australia on the gallops? Well, as far as we can tell, the money seems to have come for him as well. There has been some big bets taken on Geoffrey Chaucer. 12-1, into 7-1, into 13-2. Just touched that at one point. Now back out to 7-1. Geoffrey Chaucer, Australia. They seem to be the only two horses that people are backing at this stage. It's 12-1 bar.
And that, of course, brings in a couple of the horses we saw working here today, Kingston Hill and Western Him.
Yeah, Kingston Hill, Western Him, I don't think either of them were overexerted. Kingston Hill, I think Pup's put in a bit more work, raced over 10 furlongs with his lead horse, and I thought did the work very well. So did Western Him, although I don't think it was over. It wasn't too strenuous, I don't think, for either of them. With only a week to go until the Derby. Both of those two horses, they're interesting in the betting. You can back Kingston Hill at 7-1 in the without Australia betting market. Geoffrey Chaucer's 3-1 there. Fascinating Rock at 7-1 as well in opposition if you don't want to bet in a race with Australia in it.
Well, Australia certainly dominating thoughts ahead of the Derby. Looking at the Oaks, a bit more of a wide open picture. We saw the favourite Tagruda work here at Epsom this morning, and is she solid at the top of the market?
Interestingly, we've pushed out Tagruda gradually over the last few days. The horse was 6-4. She's now 9-4, so you can see that there is some real opposition, and that's really become apparent after the Marvellous put in some great work and raced very, very strongly at Goodwood. I think Marvellous is an interesting one in opposition at 4-1. Of the others in the lineup, Tarfasher at 6-1 I think has real claims for the Oaks. Those are the three that are interesting in the market at the moment. Itamal at 7-1. We've heard today as well, Rafe Beckett says that he's going to supplement Honour Bound 20-1 if you fancy a bet on Honour Bound. We've just installed her into the Oaks market. But I do think Tagruda will be supported on the course. It'd be interesting to see how Australia gets on in the Derby as well. I don't think Australia will go off an odds-on shot. I really do think he'll be even money or bigger on the day.
So to sum up, you think Australia might get a bigger price and Tagruda might shorten?
I do think that will be the case. Australia I could see being maybe even money, maybe slightly bigger. As firms, the bookmaking industry, we will look to be as big a price, I think, as we can on the day. And regarding Tagruda, probably be a decent price in the morning. I think she'll be well backed on course, though.